Have you ever felt completely lost? Like you're walking through a dense dark forest with no path and no end in sight? We've all been there. It feels like the shadows are closing in, and every direction looks the same. Just more darkness. In those moments, it's so easy to just sit down, to give up, to let the darkness consume you. But I want to talk about something crucial today. Something that has the power to change everything. Focusing on the light. It sounds simple, almost like a cliche, right? Right? Look for the light. But it's one of the most profound truths of the human experience. The darkness isn't the absence of light. It's just what happens when we're not facing it. The light is always there. It might be a tiny pinprick in the distance, a faint glimmer you can barely make out, but it's there. Our job, our most important task in those dark moments, is to find that glimmer and focus all our energy on it. Think about a ship sailing through a stormy night. The waves are crashing, the wind is howling, and the sky is a blanket of black. What does the captain do? They don't stare at the giant waves threatening to swallow the ship. They don't fixate on the storm. They look for the lighthouse. That steady, unwavering beam is their guide, their hope, their path to safety. The storm is real, it's powerful, but it doesn't get the captain's focus. The light does. Our lives are a lot like that. We will face storms. We will have moments of profound darkness, whether it's the loss of a loved one, a career setback, a personal struggle, or just that overwhelming feeling that nothing is going right. These are our storms, and in these moments, we have a choice. We can either focus on the size of the waves or we can search for our lighthouse. So, what is this light? It's different for everyone. It could be the love of your family, the support of a friend who truly listens. It could be a passion or a hobby that brings you a tiny spark of joy, even when everything else feels bleak. It could be a goal you've set for yourself, a dream that feels distant but still flickers in your heart. It could even be the simple act of helping someone else, which often has the beautiful side effect of illuminating our own path. Focusing on the light doesn't mean pretending the darkness doesn't exist. That's not healthy. It's about acknowledging the darkness, respecting its power, but refusing to give it your full attention. It's about consciously shifting your perspective. Instead of saying, "I'm surrounded by problems," you can try saying, "Okay, here are the problems, but what's one small thing I can do right now that feels good? What's one positive thing I can hold on to?" This shift in focus is a muscle. The first time you try it, it might feel unnatural and difficult. Your mind will want to drift back to the problems, to the worries, to the darkness it's become accustomed to. That's normal. You just have to gently guide your attention back to the light again and again. Every time you do, that muscle gets a little stronger. Over time, focusing on the light becomes your default setting. It's in our darkest moments that we discover our true strength. It's not about being fearless. It's about being courageous enough to look for hope when it feels like there is none. It's about understanding that even the longest night eventually gives way to the dawn. The sun will rise again. So today, if you're feeling lost in the dark, I challenge you. Find your lighthouse. Find that one small glimmer and focus on it with everything you've got. Let it guide you, one step at a time, out of the forest and into the morning sun. You have the strength to do it. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. If this resonated with you, please consider liking the video and subscribing for more content like this. Take care, and remember to keep looking for your light.